off after the bowl game and then get right back to work. Knowing the role you're going into this year, what was your routine after the bowl game to now?
Just going back and watching film and looking at missed opportunities and things of that nature, and just really trying to hone in on things that I felt like I needed to work on, during that period when we were off, and just, in the weight room, just trying to, critique my game and become the best quarterback that I can be.
I know you always prepare for a starter, and heck, you started a couple of games, so that's nothing new for you, but how does your mindset change going into possibly being the guy to be the full-time starter? How different is that?
As far as preparation, I mean, nothing really changes, but I mean, it's more of a leadership role. More guys, look up and expect for me to, be doing the right things and to be a great teammate and a great leader. So, therefore, I mean, that's probably the biggest difference this spring.
Is it strange not to have Nick around because he's been with you for so many years?
Yeah, it is strange. I mean, as you guys know, he's been here since I came. So it's my first time being at Mississippi State and Fitz not being here. So, but I saw him today. That was great. Being able to see him again and watching him at the combine, it was all great.
What did he tell you coming into the spring to prepare you?
Oh, nothing, man. Really, to be honest, he kept it short and sweet, and he just told me, it's your team now, and to lead them the right way.
What's impressed you about this wide receiver group this spring?
Man, they're working hard, man. They're working really, really hard. I mean, extra work after practice, before practice, on off days. I mean, those guys are really working really hard, and they want to be good, and they want to be better. And I think that's where you have to start.
How much does it take getting used to? You mentioned Fitz being here the whole time, and he kind of helped lead you and point you in the right direction. Now you got to do that with Garrett. How different is that for you?
It is different, but I mean, as quarterbacks, you get used to it. Playing quarterback your whole life, it's like that process. So I mean, it's always fun, watching young quarterbacks come into a new system and then having to teach them. I enjoy it actually.
How much is Jalen you expecting to push you this spring?
A lot. I mean, Jalen's been doing very good. I mean, I've been with him since his freshman year, and we've been working together even last year and just trying to push each other, to get each other better. I think he's going to do a great job this spring.
Do you feel any pressure at all to come out and prove you're the experienced guy, the starter or whatever? Do you feel any extra pressure this spring to kind of prove something?
Not necessarily, not any extra pressure. I mean, each time I step on the field, whether I'm out here by myself or it's a team practice, I always, want to do that and be the best that I can be, regardless.
You got a lot of familiar faces up front on the offensive line, but they're actually playing different positions now. How have you seen that take place with Darrell at center and Stewart inside and Greg Pippen the right tackle? How have you kind of seen that play out so far?
Man, I think it's great. Those guys are, working hard, learning different positions, and I think that makes us more versatile, with those guys, learning this, different positions and knowing the scheme. I think it'll help us to be better up front.
How much more comfortable are you in this offense this spring as opposed to just kind of learning it last year?
100 times more comfortable. I mean, after going through a season and going through a spring and a camp, and knowing how the offense works and how we game plan and things like that, and just the words that we use and things like that, it's just a big difference.
I know Nick had mentioned that he thought that it was a little more difficult to get accustomed to this offense than he originally thought it would be. Was that the case for you too?
I mean, all new offenses have all their positives and negatives. And I don't want to say negatives, but I mean, things that are easy and things that are a little more difficult. Every offense has those, but I mean, I like this offense. I feel like, it's really efficient if it's ran the correct way, and I think it'll be good for us in the long run.